Hello and welcome to another roguelike demo showcase. I am Backpack Break. Should I be calling them showcases? Do people know what a showcase is anymore? Is that like language lost to time? People forgot about showcases. People forgot. I mean, roguelike has changed in definition. Anyway, let's ramble with like a minute later. I need to push myself to actually keep people engaged. This is Kindling. It's got atmosphere, it's got class, it's got one thing that's very confusing to me. WASD or mouse. Guided path, direct intent. Things that don't make sense to me yet. But we're waking. This apparently it's got like hype moments and aura, but that I should translate that for the people who actually can't communicate in real language. I think it's got sort of presentation. It seems to it calls itself a fast-paced top-down shooter style. Shooter maybe is not the right word for it, but in the same way that Botanica is a tech mod in Minecraft, this is a shooter. You get what I mean?
Won't last. A minute at most. I need my staff.
Staff, yes.
It should be nearby, and I'll need more flames to keep the darkness at bay.
We're rocking a solid 100 FPS. I need my staff. And she was speaking. I don't need to do my British voice actor impression because there's a real British voice actor in the house, and it's not me. Okay, I see a bunch of stuff down here. Q,
Whisper things I don't
which
want to
lets
hear.
me.
But they're right. Fire can end more than darkness. I'm too far away to do that. Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Nar cooldown remaining hint. Nar too far away hits. I remember. Oh shit. Press E in your campfire to extinguish them, and press Q to create new ones. With 10-second
See how
cooldown.
they wait?
They know I left my star.
But I'm learning. Each violent ending feeds the next beginning. Which route?
Okay, I see it. I see it.
This whole
So I make it and then I
forest is
destroy it.
sick with what happened that night.
And extinguishing a fire reduces the cooldown. And we are following the spectre.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Run!
I burnt you. That was a quick QE situation.
Strange. It's moving with purpose.
It is moving with purpose.
I should follow.
The architect and the builder.
This door
Anyone remember
stays
this one?
shut. The price hasn't been paid in my staff.
My staff?
Something's watching. I better find the seals fast.
Okay, the voice actor is really whispering in my ear. I mean, that's fine. We have now got RMB, aka... We can now shoot.
Oh no! Run!
Okay. Chill. Okay, it's trying to be spooky and scary with it.
Everywhere.
Which route? Which rot?
Sword caught in blue fire. The seal.
The silhouette?
That silhouette looks like. Every
Sorry,
seal
there's a lot going on.
The heart.
The audio, this going on at the same time
come
as
for me.
all this going on. I'm gonna inevitably talk over. If you're gonna complain about the talking over,
A flame is a flame. I can snuff it out. I'm too
okay.
far to do
Place a fire and then break the seal by placing
Stone
fires.
brazier. I can place fire here.
I had now placed fire, and now I will snuff out the fire. That didn't do anything, I think.
Strange.
Find
It's
this.
moving with purpose. I should follow.
Okay, now what? I mean, listen, it looks good, apart from the fact that the main character, like, you see, like, everything, the menu and everything else is moving in, like, high frames.
Tracks are burned into the earth.
Anyway, look for where the grass died without my fire.
Without my fire.
I'm dead? I'm literally dead? Find the portal. Press Q to place a campfire at the stone. Okay. I think we lit it. Okay. Is it?
Not yet.
It's not. I don't think it's quite crosshair or cursor locked. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna lie to you. There is also, this is the fastest this little lady can move. I don't know what the character's name is. Pretty spooky, pretty scary.
Oh no! Run!
Okay. We don't hurt ourselves by standing in a fire though, thankfully. Do we have health? Maybe not. Okay.
far away to do that.
I still don't actually know where to go. Find and extinguish the blue coven seals? Have we paid the price for this yet? The color's different. The screen went black.
This place?
Oh.
Something is wrong.
Something is wrong. The game
Something's
didn't load
very
yet.
wrong.
Okay, the game is loaded. Something's very wrong, apparently.
The creatures here glow with
Use
stolen
ember
fire.
fragments to gain forbidden
When they
power.
died, they release glowing fragments. Ember.
We've sealed the pact. I didn't know what... I thought that was the exit button. It turns out that was the continue forwards button. Okay, 2 seals bind this place. What do I have to do? I got a number 1, number 2, and then go back to the cave. So the cave is the exit.
I can hear them now. Morveth, Branwen, Keris.
She is talking about what's
They're
going
calling
on.
my name through the dark.
The real nightmare begins here. Let's do some sniping of enemies.
The ritual still needs their screams. Not
Okay.
yet. The ritual still needs their screams.
Was that a thing I needed to pick up, or did I take damage doing that? Was that good? What the fuck was that? What is this? I remember the warmth before I remember my name. The flame folks burst. Soft like breath against wood. What you want, you owe, it said. The fire didn't ask who I was, only what I'd burned to stay. Am I doing my impression right? I know what you are?
I know what you are. You were
I know
supposed
who
to
you
stay
are.
buried. The ritual. I let you out, didn't I?
Mike peeked a bit on that one. Ow!
Burns.
It burns?
But the
Okay.
fire holds.
We're on low health or what? How do you heal? And how do I...
Not yet.
There was nothing up there.
The ritual still needs their screams.
She is really... Okay, those are like the eggs for these spider thingies. So we're basically just setting up a couple of little traps here, that's fine. When that happens, I should probably do this so that when the enemies show up. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what the aim of the game here is. Oh,
What's that?
loading a new thing takes like half a century. This reminds me of how gaming used to be, man.
The fire woke something up.
The fire woke something up. Is there one left?
10 heartbeats. Always 10. Just like the count before the incantation.
Okay, the footsteps are going crazy mode.
Before everything went wrong.
She's talking real ominously.
A stone brazier. I can place fire here.
That you can.
The heart of it burns wrong.
Ow.
Burns! The fire holds.
We are becoming what hunts me.
But you're... I didn't mean it to end like this.
The fucking trees are alive with the sound of music? Oh, is that the shit that's going on? Okay, we died. Do I get to see what the rest of this is about now?
Something's very wrong. The creatures here glow with stolen fire.
Unspent
When they
fragments
die,
3.
they release glowing fragments.
We don't have these
Ember
yet.
crystals of pure power. Here I reclaim what's mine.
Okay, well, I can't afford shit, so I guess we'll not go there. A little confused by everything, really.
The creatures here
Yo. 2 seals behind this place.
The whispers. I can hear them now. Morveth, Branwen, Keris. They're calling my name through the dark.
Apparently they're calling my name through the dark. Also, I don't know whether am I supposed to pick up these things, or is that just like Because there's no. Oh, that's this. Is that this? I think that might be. Yeah, it is. It does tick up.
Not yet. Ritual still. Ah,
Okay.
burns. The fire holds.
No movement abilities. This is very rough. It does mean that. I mean, listen. The game calls itself fast-paced. I don't think it means fast-paced. This is not. I would describe this more like. Or maybe it's just a nomenclature thing that I disagree with the like fundamentals of it. Are these like passives? Oh, purchase unlock dash skill. So I need to buy the dash. Never mind. Maybe I'm being too harsh. Anyway, at least I gotta pick these things up. What the? Hello? Tree? Can you? Yeah, okay. Because you're not you're like in an unkillable location otherwise. Okay, this is kind of Lethal Company coded.
I'm too far away to do that.
Did we get anything from that? It looks like I think we got a fair amount of stuff. Grab some of those. Okay, you know what? I think I'm getting it a little bit. It's kind of I guess Lethal Company is a roguelike. But you know what I'm talking about when I say it.
Not yet.
It's intended single player, sort of top down structure. Like you have to react quickly, but I wouldn't call it fast paced by definition. Because you don't get to do anything fast paced. You just have to click fast. Like your movement is slow, your attacks are relatively slow. You know, there's nothing to spam. Also, I see that. Is that tree just like scaring me, or is there anything to it? Okay. The campfire is a pretty useful tech.
A stone brazier.
And then once you hear, I assume enemies spawn at like a higher rate or something like this. You have to be a bit more careful about it. And then once you light them, is that like, are you good? Am I good to go now, or do I have to wait further? Okay, there we go.
It's moving with purpose.
Now it's moving with purpose. And now we follow the steps back to the cave that gave us the glow. Oh, we have a fair amount of these crystal things saved up as well. So here we go. Oh no, we need the rituals too. Okay, so we did one, but we need to do the other, which is, I presume, up here. I can't wait to get the dash, man. It's not up here. Is there a map? There's no map. The menu is quite small. Well, not the menu. The playable zone. It has kind of the look of Diablo Immortal. Not that Diablo Immortal is anything that you should ever model anything by, but you get my meaning. I wonder if there's a single Diablo Immortal defender. I don't know. I feel like Diablo is a franchise I kind of wish it doesn't really exist anymore. Where is the thing? How do I go?
Not yet.
The virtue still needs their screams, but like, can I like do anything here? This way. Okay, once they're charged up, they just be shooting their shit. Also, if you right click over these, it does not work. I'm gonna deal with these as they show up. Oh wait, hold on.
The witch root reacts to my fire. Get back!
The witch root reacts to my fire. Okay. I trust your word on that one. There's one more, right? There we go. Okay. And you can collide, it's just like not easy.
I know what waits through that door.
Okay, apparently I know what waits through that door.
Anyway.
But I'm going anyway? Okay, well, I mean, to each their own, brother. We've all got our struggles in life. Now, so I can't go in here. Is the camp when you place a campfire down? There's like some bugginess about it. It's very minor, very ignorable. Anyway, we've cleared it. It's kind of I'm really the lack of an E button to interact with the environment is a bit jarring to me, considering there's a lot of things that may sort of feel like they should be interactable. But you get what I mean.
I grow. My inheritance burns bright.
My inheritance. Okay, unlock dash. We have now unlocked the dash. Let's do a bit of this. Enemies move slower in. What was that? Dead campfires continue spawning horrors. Sometimes ash is safer than ember. But doesn't that mean that dead campfires are not safer? I'm confused by the language on that one, but whatever.
The air tastes like the morning after.
Okay, now we have a dash. But it's not. It's under strict cooldown.
3 more seals.
3 seals. Okay.
3 more lies I'll have to burn through. She
is non-stop talking. I almost never. Oh, hold on.
Burns.
It burns.
The fire holds.
Hold on.
Not yet. The ritual still.
What was that? 50% more cooldown? There's another. Why is this?
Strange. It's moving with purpose. I should follow.
Apparently I should follow. There's a bunch of, I can't see, man. What is hitting?
Burns.
Oh, that thing. I couldn't see.
But the fire holds.
It burns, but the fire holds. What's this about? More of it. See, like, it's weird that you have. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but like, that just is. It just shows up. There's no button to press it. You go over it. You're forced to read it. But also that for all the yapping the character does, this is not yapped. She doesn't read it, and has nothing to say about it, which is sort of interesting. I do think the character talks too much. Listen, I like the talking. I think the talking needs to be like in appropriate segments, because otherwise it will just get annoying. And there's no slider to turn the voices down separately. I'm not gonna do the. Is it the Vinny clip where Vinny basically just hits? He hits you with the like It's like, did you just change gravity or whatever? And then, hold on, the spider AI is bugging.
I'm too far away to do that.
Lock in. Now we gotta stick around. Okay, that works.
Strange. It's moving with purpose. I should follow.
Apparently it's moving with purpose. Not that I was very clear on that one. Okay. That's gonna be an interesting situation.
Not yet. The ritual still leads this.
Okay, so one is presumably this way. Yeah, okay. Well, if you get one, the woods tell you the path. I'm not gonna lie, the 1 second per attack hopefully is an upgradable thing. I'll check the upgrades next time I'm back in the driver's seat on that one. Because it is a little laborious, but you know. I mean, you can just reaction time max, I guess. As long as you don't spam. Or I guess sometimes you do want to spam. Okay, here we go. I can't see. So I gotta get out of there. Did we get that one? I'm gonna assume we did. Jesus. Maybe if you leave the spiders around, they get the buds on their heads and then they start jumping at you. Where is the next area?
Not yet.
The ritual still needs their screams. They really love that line. Is it here?
Not yet. Not yet.
It is here. Did I miss it before, or was it not here before? Is there? Yeah, that was like straight up not what I meant to click.
It's moving with purpose.
Oh, is that? No, this is the one I've already done. Okay. But why weren't the witch roots? They're here. They only show up on the way back. Is that like a thing? But they're not showing up anymore. Am I doing it wrong? Maybe I am doing it wrong. Yeah, because this is new. Okay, bro. Really, I'm rather lucky. There's now too many little guys, and I've been here already, haven't I? Have I?
Not yet.
Maybe not thoroughly enough. Okay, well, I haven't been here because that's new. Now there are too many little guys, and this is gonna be very annoying. I mean, these little freaky ass spiders are really putting me into a bit of a puzzle. Looking at the structure of this, it makes you think that there's gonna be more spells and stuff, but I don't. Yeah, it's not the case yet, at least. All we get is a jumping ability, which is very needed. And if I may say so, it should be a base ability. How do I? Where is the final one?
Not yet. The ritual still needs.
Is it up? Is it like? Is it up? Someone watching this is really pissed at the fact that I don't know where it is. Here. Maybe I haven't been this way specifically. This just wraps around to here. And I did this one already because there's no screaming blue lady. But follow which routes? So we have to follow the routes? After all. These things keep spawning little creatures. I mean, like, they're me, I guess. Or I'm going to be them if I lose. When I lose. Can't imagine that that's not going to be an inevitability. But anyway. I may have to scrap this entire thing, man. I may have to... I don't know. I'll keep it in the backlog, perhaps. This is just like... it looked so promising, and then I'm playing it, and I'm just walking around looking for nothing, and I feel like I'm the stupid one. If you're seeing this video close to the end of October, then either I had desperation in my soul, or I'm doing a better job. Like, in the future. These things keep spawning stuff. Where is it, man?
Not yet.
I'm deadass going in circles over and over. Enemies keep spawning in there, endlessly spawning. Okay, is this new? I didn't break that before. It didn't look pretty broken to me. They're lying when they say follow the routes, man. The routes happen when you get there. That's not follow the routes. That's follow the map design. Which is, again, there's no minimap because the map is small enough to not need a minimap. I agree with the design choice on that. I suppose the question I'm asking is, so what is your deal?
It burns.
It burns, apparently.
Fire holds.
Now I can't even put the fire in the right place. There's too many fucking spiders. I waited too long. Okay, we are becoming what haunts me. I'm gonna hold escape on that one. Okay, is there any other campfires spawn a homing ember?
When they died, they release glowing
but there ain't shit, basically. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one here. If this, I'm honestly probably just gonna record another one and upload a Binding of Isaac video or something because if you're seeing this, okay, I guess I should cover my bases and give developer feedback because I feel like I've been very negative. There's just not much. Are these collectible? Thanks.
The creatures
and now I have 13.
glow with stolen fire.
Oh, we also get starting
when
fragments,
they die,
which I think I may have missed
glowing
before.
fragments. Ember crystals of pure power.
It feels like I need to
Here I
revisit
reclaim
this
what's
after it's
mine.
had like another 3 to 6 to 12 months, depending on your work scale and schedule. You know, like it feels like I don't even know what it feels like. It's like trying on some fronts and it's failing on most of them for me personally. That's kind of my vision. Is that okay? Let me just quickly, like, based on like what the description is, right? Is, I guess, you know what? Let's upload it because I feel bad because I feel like I haven't given this a chance. I feel like I'm sort of, but it. No, I'll upload this, and I think it's fine because I've also been checking out a lot of really good sort of games in a row and ones that I've had opportunities with. I think it's important to also upload the ones that I don't necessarily enjoy. Maybe other people might enjoy. Maybe, listen, you can say, put in the comments whether you think I'm being fair or not in terms of my analysis of this. But, like, it's described as a top-down action roguelike. It, fast sessions, skill-based combat, mastering timing, build variety. There's like no, in the game there is no choice at all. When I beat a level, I go to the next level and then there's just more level. It just ended up being a third one each time. Nothing really ended up happening. The tutorial did not even elucidate the roguelike mechanics. Seemed to be limited to the generation themselves, unless I didn't get far enough, in which case I didn't get far enough, and you can say that I should have gotten further, but also I would say I didn't get the I should click resume at the very least while I'm. Alright, it auto does that. Don't worry. I'll just let it run as I talk. Because the music is playing at least. Everything kills instantly, but you have a magical shot every encounter life or death. In abstract, I don't have a problem with that, but the control scheme is too like minuscule for that, especially with WASD. With mouse it would be worse because then I'm playing a League of Legends style game and the last thing I want to do in my life is play a League of Legends click to move game. In this situation I don't want to be playing Dota either. I want to play Deadlock, but that's personal preference, whatever. There's a narrative element to it. It seems like it's sort of, rather than having kind of cutscene based sequences, and also rather than having like fragments throughout, like different runs that maybe you can piece it together yourself, I think it's doing too much, trying too hard, talking too much, sort of all wrapped in one, right? To me, at least. There was a lot of talking, a lot of sort of words. I didn't really get anything from it. It's unfair for it to be held to that kind of standard, but you gotta hook somebody, right? So I think that's sort of part of the problem with that. The core loop is also very it's seems to be very uninteractive to me. The idea that you walk over, you sort of press Q, you wait. And I think maybe I was tripping. Like, I'll be honest, I'll be upfront with you. The game would have been a little bit better for me if my sense of direction without a minimap was better. And I think people have rightfully, not people, but, you know, I have rightfully paid the price for that skill issue. But also, I don't know if that, like, I appreciate that in games where the point is exploration and, like, figuring stuff out. I feel like this just wasn't enough, like, signposting for me. Just like, I just needed like a little bit. I feel like they were trying to, which is the weirder part. But anyway, I think the combat just I need to be a little bit more sort of immersed in the vibes. I think like if you want to talk about top down action roguelike, I think Shape of Dreams, the one, I think the full game has come out. I may even buy it down the stretch. It felt so much more alive to me, and it feels like there's sort of a lot of similarities. But this game seems to be going for more of a jump scare horror, you know, one shot one kill situation, which I think is a fine approach. But you're kind of crossing your wires in terms of, okay, I want it to be one shot one kill, you know, keep your wits about you game. But then I also want your character to be tiny with the sensitivity of movement. WASD is very like finicky, and then also like it's not really an instant reaction situation, you know what I mean? And your resources are also sort of I don't know, I feel like you gotta pick there has to be a better way to do the gimmick. That's like, not gimmick is the style of, you know, death is instant, everything kills instantly, one hit, one death, there are no health bars here, right? I feel like this game is actually suffering from being top down. If you made this like first person 3D, you added verticality to it, you may even be able to do it right now, but depending on how you're developing it, you just put the camera down there and like use the higher quality model, which is a lot of work. So you don't have to do it. But like, I feel like the style of this game is way more suited to being 3D, having more map environment interactivity, having an interactive button that you can then pick up all the stuff, and then you can it'll actually feel way more immersive. It'll actually, like, the lighting and all the effects and the coloring, it'll all come through way better. I've actually just solved it in my mind. The presentation is the issue on it, honestly. I think even like you get the precision of movement because you actually like WASD moving in person, like as your character POV. Then the jump scares actually work. Then it's actually like a horror roguelike. Then the story is more engaging if you like segment the cutscenes better and stop having the character talk non-stop, because that's just annoying to me. You know what? I've solved it. I've solved it, at least for my soul. That's good, because I felt like if I was to end this video without having anything that made sense, I felt like I was rambling a lot. 3D first person, a bit more map detail, and then the signposting becomes better. You don't have to have it be like that much, because then you can actually look around the world and you can see stuff. You know what I mean? Rather than like what the view that we have now. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let me know. And if the developer watching this, I am honestly very sorry. I didn't. What do you call it? But I do think that by the end at least I had some interesting stuff to say, but. Unfortunately, not every recording is one that I immediately walk away going, oh, this is a great one. But I do like to check things out that look good, and you know what? I think you've got a lot of promise in terms of like what you could do with this idea. And I think you've got like a lot of the way there, and I think the last sort of push to me, not that my suggestion is then necessarily going to make you turn a 180 on your development process, but maybe some ideas and inspiration strikes you. That's my hope, as that is helpful to make a better product at the end of the day. But also, I do just love speaking my mind. I won't lie. I think it's, you know, it would be dishonest of me to portray this as some sort of noble pursuit where I'm sort of giving advice from the ivory tower of wisdom, and then I have no other intentions. I love talking a little bit if you're a YouTuber, you just like a small percentage of you needs to enjoy hearing yourself talk and having opinions that you want people to hear. A little bit, just a little bit. You may not have that much of a high opinion of yourself, but like some part of your soul does have to be sort of like, people gotta hear this. I've got some thoughts. You don't need to have like be like a thought leader. You just wanna say something now and then, and I think it's more dishonest to pretend that that doesn't exist within you. But then again, it's all circular at the end of the day. Okay, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you made it this far, you have to subscribe. If you watch probably the last 10 minutes of me just talking with the pause menu, that's dedication. Anyway, check it out for yourself, and then call me a fraud. I recommend it. But be nice. Be nice. Like I was, I guess. Anyway, yeah. Did I say like, comment, subscribe? I don't even know, man. My brain is fried. Maybe I should have just played Isaac. Anyway, see ya.